first? Where did you guys start to pick it up? What led to that?
Just the leadership from our core players, just wanting to like progress and knowing that we're just tougher together. So we gotta keep pushing that and installing that into everybody's mind and hearts. So we know like if we mess up, if we down, like there's people next to you that's grinding for you, that pushing for you, wants you to do the best.
Today, you were pretty vocal out there on the sideline, picking guys up. I mean, is that confidence there more now this year than it was last year?
Oh yeah, because coming to a new system, and even first like never being in that little spot, just being like somewhat an outcast and just working hard. So now it's like I'm more on top of like a pedestal that I'm trying to bring more people with me instead of like letting people just stay at the bottom. I want everybody to come up with me and just be great, because that's striving for one goal, just to be great and go to a bowl game.
Is Austin one of those guys that you picked up underneath your wing and can take him with you?
Oh yeah, definitely since last year. Like just coming to Summer Bridge and meeting him like one of my first friends, and grinding through summer, fall camp. Fall camp was pretty tough last year, and it was like we had to stick together. So we became like a bond, like became brothers. And I showed out in the game, but he was just young, so it was like everything was all new to him. So I basically took him under my wing and basically said, I'll teach you everything I know to make you a better athlete.
How much has he improved since last year?
Oh, he improved a lot, like everything, like IQ, definitely toughness. His toughness was there, but he has a lot more in him this year, and he gained a lot of weight, like 25 pounds. So that's gonna help him.
What's one thing about Austin that we may not know?
Something about Austin? Yeah. Ooh, that's an interesting one. He comes up with the most ridiculous facts. It may be true, some of them are wrong, but he just blurts things out.
What's one example?
So recently he's been saying like to everybody, milk is acid, because since it's like 6.8%. Acid as in milk. So he's been saying to asking everybody, "Oh, you drinking acid? You drinking acid? What you got?"
I was going to ask you that relationship with him. How much has that developed since you guys?
Strong, like we got deeply rooted, because just like going through all the struggles, and he knowing like. I'm like, I'm going to be a senior, and I already know a lot of things. My technique is, down. Like, I have mistakes, but I'm not afraid to, like, admit, like, yeah, I'm wrong. Like, I'm just like you. I'm an athlete, too. I'm not like a coach that knows everything. I'm still an athlete, just starting to learn the game, so he just understands that.
So is it interesting that before so well?
One thing in common, some people try to downgrade Miami, saying it's not a Southern state. I mean, it's not. People don't have accents like that, but it's still a most Southern state.
What color bracelet are you still looking for?
Oh, gosh. Do I have a pink one? I need a pink one. I like pink because breast cancer awareness, Really? Okay. Okay, I need that. So I need like every color on a. Yeah, my junior color was orange. After Syracuse?
You can't have it where it's now.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I mean, I could break it in the game for them. Yeah, so that's something.
So what would you say the biggest changes some of the coaches are making regarding getting more pressure on the quarterback?
Like more of a sense of urgency, definitely. Like we can't be complacent, just like sitting back there, just trying to get off blocks like casually. We actually have to move. Like if it's play action, we really have to transition into a rush and make sure we keep the quarterback contained in the pocket and actually like rushing. Like like last year everybody wasn't on the same page, and everything was out of order. But this year he wants everybody. He's bringing the best out of everybody to do more than one thing. So some people that's run stoppers, he's making them more two-dimensional. So that's
number directed one more. Wewe mukawe sawa wewe mbi. Hapo ine one basi. We. One basi. Ejo ne basi. Ndakuda umutebe sawa. Mira. Wait, camera zikida. Zikupa selfie. Zikwata video za selfie. Cameras. Kamera za data. Lakini hiyo ndio naomba. Oje tunoza. Wewe manya kwa simu, wewe kwa iPhone.
Because without that, like, you're not gonna be no use if you're just running around.
Very sad news. The former NFL player Jessie Lemonier has passed away at the age of 25. The Detroit Lions confirmed on Thursday that their former player and legend Jessie Lemonier had passed away. Lemonier spent time with 3 different teams, by the way, during his 2 seasons in the NFL. And in this exact moment in time, the cause of death has not been immediately revealed. However, it's been revealed and actually known by a couple of people and even in the media that Jessie Lemonier just passed away suddenly. I don't want to go so much into those details, but to be honest, very many people are passing away suddenly and they are collapsing. We all know, we all don't know what's the real cause of such issues. So the linebacker played in a total of 13 games during his career, and 7 of those games with the Lions, who actually later released the following statement about his passing. The very emotional, heartbreaking and tearful statement read, "We are very much shocked and very much saddened to learn of the passing of the former Detroit Lion, that is Mr. Jessie Lemonier. Jessie was a model teammate and a wonderful young man who is gone far too soon. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family and friends during this very tough and difficult time." Lemonier went undrafted out of the Liberty in 2020, but he quickly latched on with the NFL team when he signed with the Chargers 1 day after the 2020 NFL draft. The linebacker eventually, by the way, got cut at the end of the training camp, but the Chargers liked him enough to add him to their practice squad that very season. So the Chargers have also come out to also release an emotional statement and paying tributes to the legend, that is Lemonier, and they said they're very much devastated by the loss and their thoughts are with the family and everyone who was really touched by the works of Jessie. In this moment in time, we send our deepest prayers and condolences to the family, friends and fans, and all we can say is rest in power the young king, Jessie Lemonier.